My family heritage. My family history. I am Caucasian. The Carey side of my family is English and French. The Baldwin side of my family is German. The Carey side of my family has been living in Nashville, Kentucky, which is in Washington County, for over 200 years. My dad has actually lived on the same road for his entire life. The Baldwin side of my family has lived in Nelson County for a long time. Both sides of my family were big on farming. The Carey side of my family farmed for over 200 years. A grandfather of mine on the Carey side fought as a Confederate in the Civil War. Discrimination and race. My parents always showed respect towards everyone and taught us to respect everyone. My parents would sometimes have some racist views because of how they were raised. I had a friend of another race growing up, and I have many now, and my parents never showed disrespect towards them. Religion. My father's family is primarily of the Baptist faith. My grandfather Carey's family and my father's family grew up going to the same church. This church is Battle Baptist Church in Nashville, Kentucky, which is over 200 years old. My mom's side of the family has Baptist and Catholic. This is a picture of Battle Baptist Church that I was able to find on Google Images. This is the church that my grandfather's family and my father's family grew up in. I also attended this church some whenever I was little. I also attended Battle Baptist Church growing up. When I was younger, the church split up, and my parents didn't attend church for several years. I would sometimes go to church with my aunt. I started going to church with my friend in middle school and grew to love the church, and decided that I wanted to become a member there and to be baptized. My parents and younger brother came to my baptism and started going to church there. My brother also decided to be baptized. My parents have been active members at Rockbridge Baptist Church in Wilkesburg, Kentucky for the past 7 years. Here is a picture of Rockbridge Baptist Church, which is my family's current church. This church is over 200 years old. Holidays. A big tradition in my family has always been decorating the Christmas tree after Thanksgiving. I always loved putting ornaments on the tree, especially the homemade ones that my brother and I made. We always played Christmas music while we decorated. We always opened our Christmas gifts early on Christmas morning. Here is a picture of one of the Christmas ornaments that my brother and I made. For Thanksgiving, Christmas, and Easter on my mom's side of the family, we always celebrate at my Mima Boblet's house on that day. Nearly 50 people come to celebrate in her small home. On these holidays, there is usually the same food served every time, including turkey, ham, dressed eggs, broccoli casseroles, mashed potatoes and gravy, corn, coleslaw, rolls, chocolate pie, cakes, and countless other dishes. Here is a picture of what the chocolate pie that my Mima makes for every holiday looks like. When I was younger, at my Mima's, we would always open Christmas gifts. But since there are so many grandchildren and great-grandchildren now, we don't open gifts. For my dad's side of the family on these holidays, we usually celebrate a day or two after at my Aunt Debbie's house. We eat and open gifts at her house. Quilting. My Mima Boblet has always loved to quilt. She makes handmade and machine-sewn quilts. She has made quilts for all of her children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren. She is 79 years old and still loves to quilt. although she doesn't do it as much as she used to. Everyone on my mom's side of the family has some of Mama Boblet's quilts in their home. Here is a picture of one of the quilts that my mom has at her house that was made by my Mama Boblet. Education. Education was not a huge part of my family. None of my aunts and uncles on either side of the family went to college. They all went straight into the workforce, and some of them never finished high school. When I was younger, my mom went back to community college and got an associate's degree in accounting after many years of working in factories. A few of my older cousins went to community college and got associate's degrees. I am the first person in my family to attend a 4-year university and to live on a college campus. My parents were very proud of me for deciding to go to college, but were shocked and nervous about me deciding to stay on campus. Everyone wants me to succeed and are proud of me for going to college. Rules. There were never very many rules that were enforced in my family. We never had many chores that we had to do all the time, but we were occasionally asked to do chores. My parents would sometimes discipline us, but wouldn't always go through with discipline. I sometimes wish that my parents would have been harder on my brother and I grown up, since it would help us learn from our mistakes more and be more disciplined. What I learned. I wish that I would have taken more time to work on my family heritage paper and started on it sooner. I wasn't really able to learn as much about my heritage as I would have liked to, but I learned what I could from talking with my family members. I really learned about what my family values and how I might do some of the same things with my family, or change some of them.